Give me 60 seconds and we'll get to my point. It's going to be worth your time, I promise. I have a very slow running series about getting rich slow, how to be a millionaire in 22 years. And I'm going to link the first video in the description. It's worth your time. It's 16 minutes, but you're at home. You're quarantined anyway. Watch it. Seriously, watch it. I'll give you a minute. It talks about dollar cost averaging. Click on it now. You'll come back a wiser person if you're not a finance guy. No, really. I'll wait. You watch it and then come back here. Seriously, watch it. Okay. You might be wondering, what about now, right? Because we've had this stock market crash, this thing. We've seen a couple of these before. We've seen them in 1987. We've seen them in 2001, 2008. And here we are in 2020 with our latest recession, stock market crash, etc. So how does dollar cost averaging work out? If you follow the get rich slow plan, what happens? I have the answer. Here's the scoop. Let's say that you're investing and you're doing it slowly, right? So we have 4 time periods. It doesn't really matter. Each time you put in $1,000 or whatever. The share price is 10, 15, 20. This is a nice gradual rise, right? You can imagine that on a stock chart. It kind of rises, flattens, rises. This is one way that the stock market could look. This is how it's looked for the last 12 years or so, just steady up. And it feels good, but it's not actually the greatest. You will do better dollar cost averaging if the stock market follows a rocky road. So I'm just going to talk about this real quick. You got $1,000. This is the share price. Sometimes it's 10, 15, 20, kind of slowly increments. And this is the number of shares purchased, and this is our total. You get this. You understand that. The object is to have as many shares as you can, right? The end game is going to be what it's going to be. But what happens if the road there is smooth? What happens if it's bumpy? So here's a smooth one, 10, 15, 15, 20. That's nice. Let's say that we hit a dip like this and it goes to 5 and then it goes back to 15 and 20. Well, you can see we have a lot more shares. We're going to be way wealthier than if we made it at 10, 15. You're thinking that's obvious. No kidding, Captain Obvious. Let's do it both ways. Let's take the share price and put a huge drop in it. We'll go down by 10. And then we'll go up by 10, 390, right? Do you remember what it was before, 283? If we hit a rocky road, if we have big lows and we have big highs, dollar cost averaging naturally purchases more when the share price is low and less when the share price is high. If you take the rocky road that the market is on right now, then you do better. The market has bounced back from this before. 87, 2001, 2008, and here we are again. I can't predict the market. People who time it, people like that's not how I make money. There are people who do. Congratulations to them. But me, dollar cost averaging, get rich slow. What we're seeing right now, if you're looking at your total value of your portfolio and getting bummed out about it, I think you're making a mistake. The right idea is to stay the course and be grateful that the buying opportunity came along because the rocky road pays off better. That's how dollar cost averaging works.